Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. Today I'm super excited to come on and work in my new fall journal that we just made together. I want to add my lacy stuff to the front here. I've decided, not technically lace, I think this is part of a curtain. I'm not for sure. I just know this is actually one of the pieces that I have that I first coffee dyed. It's pretty grungy looking. And it was from like my first haul when I discovered junk journaling. And I thought that would be a really fun piece to add. The only other piece that I have is this one here. It's part of the same curtain, but it's a lot more sheer and it has, a bigger floral pattern where this one is folded in half and it's already nice and ready for me to go with some straight edges. So I'm going to go with this. And I have my Fabrifix ready to go today, hopefully. And I'm just going to line this up. I'm going to put the center of my signature right here, basically in the middle of this, and then I'll pull it up to each edge. So I just want to decide which edge I want on the front. And since this is the side that was cut off, I think I'm going to have this edge hanging on the front. And then so it's going to be pretty grungy here. So if I scoot up a bit, it would be maybe a little less grungy looking there. But I didn't know what I was doing when I was trying to coffee dye this. So that's why it's a little grungy, which I don't mind. I don't mind that it's grungy. I'm just trying to find the spot that I want it to be where it looks cohesive. Okay, I feel like right about there is a good spot. So let me grab my scissors here and I'm going to go ahead and just cut right here. Nice piece of this left. And then I just want to make sure that oops, that was a little bit too long. I glue it down on the right way here. So I can see that this is the inside seam. So I'd imagine this is what would be on the inside. So I'm going to go like that with mine. I'm going to turn it around because I want the more nice edge to the front, if that makes any sense. And so I'm going to put some Fabrifix right down here on the center of my spine. And then I'm going to push it into my lacy fabric and let that dry, and then we'll glue up the sides. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and enjoying the fall weather. It is super nice out here. It's just really, really windy. And after this week, starting this weekend, we're going to have rain and then snow. Yep, already. So it probably won't stick because a couple days after the snow comes, it's going to go back up to the 50s, but snow already. So I'm not ready for that, but definitely on that day, it will be a baking day. I always like to enjoy my baked goods, and I tend to do more baking when it's colder, obviously. But especially on those first couple of snowy days, it's just a nice way to remember that it was snowy that day, and just take time to make the house smell nice and good, and plus have some yummy goodies for the boys to enjoy. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be making. I'm kind of in the mood for some pumpkin stuff, but we'll see what happens. I was also thinking some nice, oh my gosh, I forgot. Orange cranberry cookies would be delicious, even though that's kind of more of a Christmas type of, goodie, but we'll see what we have. So I'm just going to trim off the top here. I'm laying my book flat so I can get it pretty close to the edge here. I don't mind if it hangs off a little bit, but I don't want it extremely long. And I know you guys can't see any of that. So that's all I did. I just kind of trimmed that down a little bit. And I'm going to come back to the front now. And this is a little bit crooked here because that's how it was cut. I'm going to go ahead and add glue on my book, the black part of my book here. I'm not adding it into the gusset yet, just the black part, because I want it to sit in there and be able to move and be flexible just a little bit. So it doesn't have to be completely 100% glued. I'm trying to be mindful of how much glue I use. That is the only craft item that I buy, though I do need some ATG gun tape, and I haven't bought any yet. I looked at the price of Amazon this morning, and I was like, whoa, I do not remember this tape here. It's the ATG Scotch Create, a 2-pack. Just one of these is like $11. I'm not paying $11 for that. No. I will wait and use a coupon at Joann's and get it at least, 25% off or something like that. So I'm going to do the same thing to the back side. Nice bead of glue here. Yeah, anyways. So funny story about Amazon is I'm part of a scrapbook lady here, and I did win a $15 Amazon gift card. I think I told you guys that, and I bought myself a couple of Etsy shares because I spent the $15 gift card on my son for a box charger. But so I bought a couple of kits off of Etsy from my porch prints that I've had for a long time. I'm super excited to get to have a play with those. But I had a few dollars left over from the original gift card, which was $15. So when I was purchasing a cover for my husband's watch, I took a peek and I ordered up a couple, one small bag of charms, of bronze charms. I'm super excited to have some bronze stuff because before I'd only have silver. Anyways, and then I also got, oh my gosh, a new stamp. So I have a new butterfly stamp coming. So I'm super excited about that. So you'll see those coming here shortly. My little gifts for the year to myself from just kind of winning something that was kind of fun. Okay, so we have our lace there, and it's still going to lay pretty flat, my book anyways. And let's go ahead and let me grab my extra pieces over here. Let's see what we have to play with. So not too concerned with cutting these apart. I'm going to do this all off camera. All of these type of embellishments, I will cut them off camera and back them. Well, maybe I probably won't back this, but definitely the cut apart. So I'm not going to do that on camera for you guys. It's pretty basic stuff there. But I do want to be able to use this pocket. Obviously the journal card, the belly band would be fantastic. And I totally forgot to cut this down and add this into my book. So what I might do, and this is too big, what I might do is see if I can get it to go on the inside. I totally forgot about this page when I was adding pages. I was thinking about adding him to the inside cover, but I don't want to, well, I guess because it's the tuck. Yeah, that's just, oh, bugger. He's not going to work. He's not going to work. I don't want to lose the pocket. All right, so we still have a few things here to play with, so let's decide. So this is just about the right size, actually. I'm not going to put it there. I don't like it on the textured paper. If we put it on a smaller thing, we still need to decorate up here this bag. But for now, I can put the little journal card in there. It fits exactly perfect. It's like it was meant to be, right? Okay, so on my potatoes, I'm not going to be able to write on that page. Obviously, this is a lot longer than what I would need for that. So let's see here if I have another page that I can't exactly write on. I have a pocket, and then this, I can't write on that either. I don't like this side, so definitely going to be doing some collaging there. Let's see here. I have another pocket there. Oh my goodness, the wind is like, it just scared me. The wind just scared me. Oh, I love that fox. Isn't he pretty? Okay. Right, focus. I'm looking for a spot for the belly band. Thinking maybe here. Just, well, I like the, yeah. I wonder if this music paper is, well, I'm still going to have to lose a little bit. I'm trying not to lose the house or the foxes. It's a rough go here. We're having a rough go. I can write on that one. It's basically just like a writing journal. And this, I need to cover and then add it. Okay, so obviously my belly band is going to have to go on one of my collage pages. So I would do the collaging, and then I will add the belly band on top of that, and I'll just barely lose any of it here on the inside. I'll be able to have all of that showing. Oop. So that's what I'm going to do with that, is going to go on a collage page. Now, let's find this doily. I really wanted him to be on a page, but I don't necessarily want it to be cut off. So what if we went all the way to the very back? Because I know the back pages are the biggest. Oh, I don't like it on the white. I mean, he is kind of cute there, isn't he? I'm just wondering if I can slip it underneath of my signature here, because I've already sewn it in, which is kind of, I don't want to undo that. I just wonder if I could slip it in underneath there. Let's see here if I can give this a little, because it's not too too spacious there, but I think it gives me enough. Aha, see? And you'll see just a peeking little bit on this side. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it on the front. I'm going to add him to the front. Now, should I do the... No, we're going to do the top, because I know that'll work. I'm going to add it to the front. Just wiggle that back in there. Back underneath it. There's always a solution. When you have a will, there is a way, right? Okay. And... because what I was wanting to do was add the tuck spot to the top of the doily. But I think it's just going to be a page decoration, and then maybe add a pocket down here for some journaling or something. I'm just trying to decide here. Sorry, guys. If I like this. Maybe I want him on the back. I think I want him on the back because he's sleeping. It's like the end of the journal. And I really want to be able to write in the beginning of the journal. So by the end of it, I might be all, you know, journaled out. But I just like the idea that he's taking his fall nap. The journal is done. And, yeah, I think that's a little bit more fitting. Okay. So let's just use my Featherfix because it's going to dry a lot faster. And I'm going to double it up all over. I'm not going to worry about saving a tuck spot for later. I'll add a pocket underneath it or over top of the doily on the bottom of it if I want one. It's just too much to try to think about when I'm just getting ready to use this journal and I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I have an idea. So I'm going to go ahead and just dollop this all in the center here. I'm not going to worry about the little bits on the edges. Okay, and hopefully that'll be enough to stick him down where I want him, right there. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah, I really like adding the textured cardstock. I think I'm going to do that to a lot more journals. I think that is a really neat element to have. I have to wiggle this in a little bit more. And now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done this part first. Whoop! I ripped it. Ah! It happens. It happens. It's paper. It's a doily. It's really thin. Alright, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Unless I try to wiggle some glue underneath of there, and then I'm going to have it sticking to the back of my spine right here. Okay. Alright, I'm going to let that sit like that. And then what I was thinking here was just plain cut this off and call it a day, right? So I'm just going to rip it off. I don't want that little bit poking through necessarily. After all that work, yeah, you know, sometimes you end up not liking, you like the idea or the concept of it, but not actually how it looks. Okay, there we go. I'm going to fuss with that later. I'm going to fuss with it later. Okay, we have a pocket that we need to glue together and then stick down. And I'm going to put him right here on the front because a fox in the beginning and a fox at the end. That's the way we're going to do this. Just go ahead and introduce these sweet little foxes because I still have a whole sheet of stickers to use and the whole thing of washi. So you'll see that throughout the journal. Or at least I will. I don't know if I'll share in the journal when I'm done, but we'll probably do a couple pages or something. I'll probably come back and show you guys some pages that I added. So on this one, I'm probably going to do some really simple journaling. I do like the option of having another tuck spot here. So I'm going to give myself a double pocket on the front, and I'm going to glue the two sides and the bottom. And here's a neat little tidbit. I always like to add glue a little bit to the inside of the bottom. So that way I don't have to have such a huge piece to be able to tuck down in there. So I come up a little bit if I know that I'm going to be using this as a double tuck. So my glue actually is like right here instead of way down here at the bottom. But if you like bigger things in your pockets, then for sure add your glue to the bottom. There we go. I believe that is beautiful. Okay. So nothing really too exciting, I suppose. So here and here, let's do, oh my goodness. Kind of, well, I don't know if I want stripe and stripes, and that's not big enough anyways. Definitely want to have a couple of journal cards I've lost my cutting board. It's right here. For this journal. So I will back these, but I just want to cut them down to size. So let's go ahead and do a 3.5 strip this way. And then, so this is 11. So 5.5 would be equal. And now I have 2 nice little journal cards. And I'll be able to tuck that in there. That one's obviously too tall. And I bet, I was going to say, I bet it's going to be too small for back here. Of course, that glue is still wet. I'm not going to fight it. So we'll have one on the front. It'll come down about here. So I won't tuck it in all the way. Like I said, I will back these. And then I want one of these at the back side of the journal. So maybe in there. I was thinking here, but I don't know if it's going to fit in there. Oh, look, it does. Yay! Okay. So I have 2 little journal cards out of my cute little paper. I love that. And I do want to have, I think, maybe a pocket. Let's do a pocket out of this. And since I have the glassine bag and all that kind of thing, I think I want it next to this paper since it came from the same kit. Maybe not. Maybe I want a little bit more color. There's a bunch of white right here. Let's go ahead and, oh, there's another pocket right there. Oh, goodness. Well, I think that's okay, because there's a pocket here too. Pocket and a pocket. It's just hard with the whole pocket thing, because I like to journal and not be stuck by a pocket. So I think I'm going to add a pocket here. Yeah, right here. This little sweet thing here. And we will do a 2.5-inch pocket. Oh, that worked out perfect. Okay. 2.5-inch pocket. And I gotta go back. I know it's at the back of the book because I remember the fox. And Mr. Fox is on the back half of the journal. If I can just find where he lives. Where do you live, Mr. Fox? Oh my gosh. Doesn't he live on the back half? I swear. I put him right at the back. Ah! Nope, he's actually in the front half. My bad. I gotta get better at marking my pages. Okay, I'm gonna copy what Gail does, and she like lays it down. Oh, shoot, and that one has the fun edge. Gosh darn. It's all right. Everything's fine. Okay, we're going to just trim off just the tiniest little bit here because it's too big for my page. Thank you guys for watching my channel. Hope that you get something out of it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and be done after adding this pocket, and I will fast forward me collaging on top of a page, so that way you'll see me be able to add in that belly band, and that'll be my journal play and crafting for today. Just nice and simple, pretty basic. And I did pull out my inks. I pulled out yellow and orange because those are the 2 colors you don't get to play with a whole lot of the year. I mean, I don't. So they're sitting right here. It's dried marigold and scattered straw. It sounds really lovely. And I thought those would be the colors that I would use in this journal. So that's going to be the plan. So here we have a nice little pocket. Super cute. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I'm just going to do my basic collaging, and I'm going to do it right on that tree. Where's that tree? That glossy tree right here. Okay, so I'm going to do just this page, but since I added the pocket to this one, I'm going to do it on the back side right here. So that way, I don't know if I like it next to that photograph. I'm going to do it right here on this one. I'll have a belly band here. Okay, you guys. So thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I appreciate it. And I'll go ahead and just start gluing strips down. Thank you guys.